Hi, everyone. If I were to ask here today that how many of us believe the government was making the most use of our tax dollars, most of us will probably say no. And research by the Pew Group confirms this. Let me give you an example. Did you know that small-scale maintenance projects can often cost up to 30% more than they should, simply because they fail to attract enough contractor interest? Now, the problem is not with the projects themselves, but with the way they are structured. State departments of transportation, they recognize this problem. Small-scale projects like routine maintenance projects are often limited in budget and scope. Generally, most contractors find this kind of project financially unattractive, leading to fewer bids and higher cost. Why? Because if I, as a contractor, know I'm the only one bidding on a project, I have little incentive to make a competitive bid. Might as well make some extra profit. Now, my solution to this is project bundling. By combining several small similar projects into a larger contract, we can make them more appealing to contractors. This not only drives up competition, but also reduces costs. And it's a win for all parties involved. It's a win for the Department of Transportation because aside from getting more bids, they can potentially reduce administrative overheads. Rather than managing multiple projects, they get to manage just one. It's also a win for the contractor since they can save money through economies of scale, such as bulk material buying, optimized labor, and fully utilized equipment. And it's a win for the taxpayer, since generally more competition leads to a higher quality of work. Now, some form of project bundling is currently being employed, but it's more of an afterthought than a proactive solution. In most cases, bundling is only thought about maybe when the project has sat for a couple of months without receiving any bids. My research aims to establish a methodological framework that bundles projects right from the planning stage. I have designed an algorithm that evaluates key components of each project, such as the work type, the treatment method, the number of lanes, number of miles, the location, as well as the cost, and systematically match these elements across contracts. Each potential bundle is scored and ranked for you to determine the most optimal set of combinations. Using data, historical data, almost 10 years of historical data from Department of Transportation in Tennessee here, my research also identifies projects that should not be bundled, such as projects that might become too large for majority of contractors to bid upon, thereby limiting competition again, or projects that are generally incompatible. For instance, trying to combine a project in Memphis and a project in Johnson City, that would lead to more of inefficiencies than savings. This ensures that bundling adds real value, maximizes efficiency rather than just bundling for the sake of it. With taxpayer dollars on the line, I believe my project is not just important, it is essential. Thank you.